Hi everybody. Okay, so the kitchen. This is what I'm going to have to contend with when I actually go onto a narrowboat. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Oh, there's so much here. I'm going to have to be brutal when it comes to actually doing it. So I'm just going to switch around now and you can have a look what I've got. One thing, excuse the mess. I am actually currently tidying and cleaning out cupboards and re-putting stuff back in and just giving the kitchen a bit of a clean down. So yeah, it's a mess. So apologies in advance. Okay, so obviously Cal's not going because I'll end up getting one of those ones that go on top of a oven top. So yeah. Obviously I've got my mugs, lots of mugs to be fair. I'm going to have to really be brutal on what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. I've got a lot of sauces and stuff like that. They're definitely going to come. I just really hope I've got enough space when I actually finally get a boat. Obviously, I've got a lot of takeaway pots. They come well in handy, especially when I'm doing like cooking and I can freeze stuff and put it back in the freezer. I definitely need a freezer when I get on the narrowboat. Obviously, like mixing jugs and stuff like that, there. I can get rid of a couple of those. I don't really need them. My cupboard. Obviously, I've got all my cereals there. Now I've got my rices and pastas. For pasta, I actually use wholemeal pasta. It's just the best. It tastes amazing. Then down to my carbs. I eat crackers and toast and bread, and obviously I've got my all my powders and stuff like that, you know, my seasonings. Again, I'm going to need to try and hopefully make some space in the galley when I get one. Then down to my beans, and you can't do without beans and sausages. And then obviously all those, then meds. Yeah, cupboard. I've got a lot of pots and pans. I'm going to have to try, and well, that's definitely coming, the steamer that's definitely coming with me. I've got a slow cooker down there. Again, I'm not going to need it when I'm on the narrowboat, I don't think, because if I'm going to do a slow cooked dinner, I can put it in an oven, or if I've got a reflex stove, I can use a ceramic one. There is actually one in there somewhere, and again, that can be used for the cooking on the slow cooking. But yeah, again, I'm going to have to be kind of brutal with all stuff like that. That's just cat food in there. My air fryer, again, I'm not sure whether I'll be taking that or not. I'm not really bothered if I don't. I think I said the microwave, but yeah, no, I haven't. I don't think. I can live without a microwave. I don't really, to be honest, I don't really use it that much. The only time I really use it is for my beans, you know, in a takeaway pot. Just put them in a microwave for 5-10 minutes. To be fair though, I do use it for my jacket potato, and then I put it in the air fryer after. Toaster, that's definitely coming. You can't have toast. Can't not have toast. Then obviously I've got a small cupboard for plates, cups, bowls and sauces and stuff, and then bowls again for like when you do like curries and stuff like that. So yeah, they're definitely coming somehow. My knives, these are my babies. I'm definitely going to get one of those magnet wall magnets for these. These are really good knives. These are Sabatier, probably one of the top quality ones. And every chef knows you have to have a really, 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 really sharp knife. And these are really, really, really sharp because I keep them that way. Obviously, my hen, she's definitely coming because she keeps the eggs. And then that is my kitchen book holder for when I'm like cooking and doing new recipes. So I've got a recipe book, so I can just lay it on that. My wooden chopping board, wouldn't have it anyway. That's definitely coming. I've got this chopping board as well. It's a marble one. Again, it's one of those, I don't actually need it, so I'll probably look at either, I use it more for when I'm making a brew. Let me see, making myself coffee in a moment. Obviously the oven's definitely not coming. I've got a lot of knives and forks and spoons and stuff. I think I'm going to try and whittle those down to just about four of each. Obviously teaspoons no, because I go through those like no man's business. In my other drawer is all my cooking utensils. You'll notice everything bar my masher is plastic, and this is what I use for my wok. Except for that and the masher, everything is either wooden or plastic. When you're cooking, a tip is never cook metal with metal. Always use wood or plastic. Never use metal on metal. You ruin your surface of your pots and pans. So never use them. Honestly, they're just a waste of time. Again, next drawer is all my tea towels. I think I'm going to have to look at downsizing those as well. And then in here, these are all definitely coming. All my crockery. These are I use like for everything, like my roast potatoes and everything. Obviously, I've got some pizza trays. And then I have this baking tray when I'm like doing things like chips in the oven or stuff like that. Hopefully, I have a washing machine. I'm hoping I can try and get that on. It's a 9 kilogram Beko. Well, no, actually, it's an 8 kilogram Beko. I'm hoping I can get that on the boat and fit that in. Obviously, I've just been cleaning out my cupboards, so I've got all stuff in there and stuff there to put back in. Yeah, obviously there's a mess there. I'm dealing with all that at the moment. Dishwasher, I'm going to sell. There's no point having that. My veg rack, i.e. bag holder, they're definitely, that'll probably be definitely coming. I've seen a lot of videos where a lot of YouTubers have those, you know, from that Swedish store, furniture store I got that from. Fantastic bit of kit. Obviously, my fridge is definitely not going to be able to come on the boat. So it's a fridge freezer. I'm going to have to look at I'm going to sell that. So yeah, fridge magnets are definitely coming because I collect them because I'm weird. Obviously, I've got a lot of crap up there. I use these a hell of a lot. These are great bloody bits of pottery. I use these for like obviously bean stains. So beans. I also use them to measure like pasta and stuff because it's perfect for measuring portion size. Sorry about the mudbirds in the background. Obviously, I've got a Welsh dresser. I'm hoping I can take that on board because it'll be a very great addition to the kitchen, especially the fact that it's got a serving table as well. So I'm going to try and incorporate that into the boat. I mean, obviously, I'm going to sand it all back down, repaint it all, and then that'll look as good as new. So yeah. And then the one thing which I'm regretting that I'm going to get rid of is my hostess trolley. That is my baby. I absolutely adore it, and I'm really not looking forward to actually losing that. But again, I've got to be brutal. So yeah, I'm going to be selling that. Hamster, personally, I don't think he'll be around by the time I get a narrowboat. He's quite old now. He's about 3.5 years old. And he sleeps a hell of a lot now. So yeah, and that's another job for me today, is to clean him out. He's a lovely old boy. And then yeah, all my crap meds and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's what my plan is for the kitchen. I've got a lot to think about on that. I've got a lot to do. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to be done. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'm going to put it into containers like this one, like that one down there. Do those because they're good for storage anyway. So I know we're going to need storage left, right, and center. But yeah, so let's see. Hey, I've shown you the kitchen. What my thoughts are on that with regards to moving on a narrowboat. Next is the living room. Now, what am I going to have to do here? This is all about downsizing. Like I said, I have to be brutal. So let's do this. Okay, so let's turn you around. Right. obviously from that well-known Swedish furniture shop. This bookcase is definitely not going to be able to fit on a narrowboat. It's going to have to go. I have a lot of books as well. I'm going to have to really be brutal with those as well. The only things really that I will actually keep a lot of my cookbooks. You know, I can't live by those. My favourite one. I love them 2 books. They're amazing. All my Terry Pratchett's, mine the piggies. Yeah, I've got a bit of a fascination for pigs. I really want one as a pet, but yeah, it's never going to happen. Then yeah, I've got all that. Those 2 towers down there, they'll be got rid of soon. I've got this big mirror. Could bring it with me, but I'm not going to. Brother-in-law's going to take that. The lamp, that's definitely coming. It's a beautiful lamp. It's weird, but it's beautiful. This fireplace, I'm going to tidy it up, repaint it, and then I'm going to sell that. This little coffee table, that's definitely coming. That'll go between the 2 chairs in the lounge when we get it. Obviously, because it's got my LP player, you've got to have vinyl, and then also the speaker to go with that. This cabinet, this is actually a designer cabinet. It's got those rainbow lights and everything, but it's also got a phone charger on it. It's Frank Olsen. So yeah, it's worth quite a lot of money. So that's definitely going to be getting sold. That big lamp, freestanding lamp, the wife wants to take that with her, so I can't really say no to that. These curtains, I'm going to definitely take those and we're going to repurpose them on the narrowboat, I think. Obviously make smaller curtains, I'd imagine. And then there's big beast over here is my sofa. Definitely not going to be coming, so I'm going to have to get rid of that. I've got this rug as well. It's old-fashioned, but I like it. So I'm going to try and get that to come with me. Obviously, coffee table, no, that's not coming. I'm going to have to get rid of that. And then this is the one thing that has to come with me. This bird cage. I am rehoming 3 of the 3 cockatiels in here. My uncle's going to be taking those. He's going to adopt those for me because I can't, because I'm allergic to, I've got pneumonitis. Unfortunately, I am actually allergic to these birds, which is a pain in the bum because I absolutely adore those little idiots. That little green one, he's a kakariki, that's Obi. He is actually coming with me. I'm going to build an aviary at the front of the boat for him and Chicken, who lives upstairs. She doesn't mingle with the others. Obviously, I've got power arm chairs. I've got 2 of those. They're coming with us, unless the boat we buy already has them. And if they have, then goodbye chairs. And then this monster. Obviously, I love this TV. This is Sky Glass. It's a huge TV, and the missus saying, "You're not taking that with us." And I said, "Bloody well am." That's going on that's going to be a cinema, basically, when we're in that boat. So, obviously, I'm going to be watching everything like my YouTube, Netflix, all that stuff on that TV. And again, another cabinet, TV cabinet, that's definitely not going to be coming with me. Again, that's another Frank Olsen cabinet, worth a lot of money again. That also has one of those wireless chargers for the mobile phones. It's also got rainbow lighting. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, obviously my PlayStation's coming. Let's turn me around again. PlayStation's definitely coming. My Nintendo Switch is definitely coming. We've got a load of board games. They're definitely coming. You know, hopefully we'll make friends and have like game nights maybe. Who knows? I don't know, this sort of thing. So yeah. But yeah, this is the realities of moving out of a house. I'm basically getting rid of absolutely everything, bar certain little things. And so really, like I said, the bird cage is coming, the 2 lamps. the coffee table with the LP player and speaker, and obviously the big TV. I can't live without TV. I love it. Quick one, wardrobe, my sock and undie drawer, massive bed. Excuse that stain on there. I need to clean that, to be fair. Another table, storage cupboard, the missus's stuff. Another thing is cupboard drawers, and this is my little girl Chicken. Hello Chicken, and she's definitely coming with me as well. So I'll have an Avery for her. Hello Chicken. Hello baby, you're going to say hello to everyone. Give kisses. Hello darling. So yeah, that's Chicken. So Chicken and Nobi, the only two that are coming on. Obviously, nothing in here. It's just bathroom stuff. This is rented. So this is not going to be easy, people. This is really not going to be easy. I've got to really think. I can't keep stuff. I've got to understand. I've got to be brutal. There's a rule that people say, if you've not used it for 6 months, get rid. I'm going to work by that ethos. So yeah, I want to go onto a narrowboat with absolute minimal stuff. The only things really that are coming are, like I said, the things I've pointed out already. And the most important thing for me is the kitchen. That's my domain. I've got to be brutal in the kitchen, but I've also got to make sure that I've got all the equipment that I use constantly is definitely on that boat. Oh my gosh. And then there's also a lot of decorating to do before we leave as well. What we did agree on as well, with regards to when we actually leave, we're going to pay for it once we finally decide when we're actually moving on to the narrowboat. We're definitely going to give it at least a month's rent, a month's notice, and then basically we're going to move out at the beginning of that month. So it gives us the entire month to get this house back up to scratch, so the landlord can get it rented out instantly to the next people. You know, he's a fantastic landlord. We can't fault him. He's been so amazing. You know, he's one of the good guys. You know, so yeah, I can't fault him. Anything we've ever needed doing, he's been on it near enough instantly. And the good thing about him, he's left us alone. We get on with it. He's extremely respectful. So yeah. He's enough about him anyway now. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you now, and I'll see you in the next video. I think I might do a cooking video next. Bloody hell. It's never ending. This is the one thing that I'm looking forward to about going on a boat. It's a smaller area, easier to clean, I hope. We'll soon find out. But yeah, a lot less rooms, a lot less to clean. Enough of me blabbing. Let's go. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.